All right, it's time for a mini game show segment tonight, and we are heading to Mihailo's homeland for an activity we are calling Who Am I? With Mihailo Boskovic. I will give you, Mihailo, clues as to the identity of some of Serbia's best and most well-known all-time basketball players who've also played in the NBA, with the clues going from harder to easier as we go. And as soon as you know who we're talking about, tell us, and we'll reveal the answer. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how it's done. And we'll start, we'll start this way. By the way, I think you're going to kill this game. You're going to knock it out of the park. Here we go. All right, player number one. I enjoy horse racing and own a stable of horses.
I think everyone here.
I don't know if everyone knows, but you know.
Nikola Jokic.
It's Nikola Jokic. We're starting soft here. It is indeed Nikola Jokic. His other the other clues were, I've played for only one NBA team. I have more NBA points than any other Serbian player, and I've won 3 NBA MVPs. That's how it goes. You know, it's Nikola.
And it's 1-1 versus Coach Young in NBA playoff series. There you go.
By the way, game plans against the Joker. How much fun is that?
It's a nightmare.
Player number 2. Clue number 1. I won 4 straight Serbian national championships playing with Partizan Belgrade.
Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Okay, he says Bogdan Bogdanovic. Yeah. And the answer here, without any more clues, is Bogdan Bogdanovic. Yeah. He knew this. He knew this. Yeah. And how'd I do on the other clues? Silver medal with Serbia in the 2016 Olympics, drafted by the Suns, traded to the Kings, and then currently plays for the Clippers, as you know. Yes. So you're 2 for 2. We knew he'd be good at this. Number 3. Player number 3. I was a first-round draft pick in 2022.
Well, if I guess now, is it like a miss right away? Or?
No, you can stay. We'll keep you playing. You can be
Nikola
wrong.
Jovic.
You say Nikola Jovic?
Yeah.
All right, so it's Nikola Jovic. He's 3 for 3. The other, I knew he'd be good at this. Okay, other clues here were I'm Serbian, but I was born in England. Yeah. I currently play for the Miami Heat and average 11 points a game, and I share the same first name with the reigning NBA MVP. There are 2 Nikolas in the NBA. There you go. All right, number 4. Player number 4. I was the 14th overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft.
Next clue.
Clue 2. I won the NBA All-Star 3-point contest 2
Peja
times.
Stojakovic.
He says Peja Stojakovic, and the answer here is Peja Stojakovic.
Yeah.
Yes, clue number 3. There we see Peja in a Mavericks uniform. That was the very tail end of his career. I was known more by my nickname, Peja, than my first given name, which is Predrag.
Predrag, yeah.
Thank you. And I played most of my career with the Sacramento Kings. That was the last.
I'm going to give another fun fact. We have a play named Peja.
So in the current book?
We do.
And that's I think, world-renowned player, right?
Yes.
Everybody's calling it
like in basketball, actions a lot of times get named after players.
Right.
So there's an action called Peja. So if you ever see me doing this, actually, I can't say it. I can't say it. We'll keep it a secret.
I was going to say, is there a version of Peja that you can run for this guy? That's what I want to know. All right. Well, that was player 4. Player 5. We're already at player 5. I was the first player born and trained outside the U.S. to play in 1,000 NBA games.
Well, I think if I see Shaq here, that's Vlade Divac.
It's Vlade Divac. Okay. And the other clues here were I was a first-round NBA draft pick in 1989. Among my NBA teams were the Hornets and the Kings, but I began and ended my career with the LA Lakers. Okay, very good. We have a bonus player for you. That was 5. We'll do a bonus player. All right, I'm currently playing pro basketball in China.
Boban Marjanovic.
All right. Okay. It's Boban Marjanovic. The other clues here. The other clues here. My first NBA team was the San Antonio Spurs. Clue number 3. Kevin Young was one of my coaches on the Philadelphia 76ers staff in 2019. Tell us about coaching Boban.
He's one of the all-time best guys, and the funniest. My favorite thing about him is the goldfish commercial where he sticks his hand in and it breaks the breaks the whole bag. His hand is literally. And he's a very touchy-feely guy. Yeah. So he'll every time I see, coach, and I feel like a child, like a little bait, like an infant, because his hand just takes up my entire back. But we had him and Tobias Harris together, and they had like the Bobby and Toby show.
I love that.
Extreme comedy.
And my last clue there was the fact that he's 7'4". He's gigantic.
He's a large human.
And he's still playing ball and doing it in China. So clearly, you know your basketball. These are all Serbian heroes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
These are guys people know.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you mentioned earlier that Bogdan was maybe one of the guys you liked most growing up?
Yeah. Like a basketball, I would say, favorite basketball player when I was young.
Okay. Is there anybody whose game you're kind of like, or you think you maybe play closest to, of the guys we just maybe covered, or somebody else?
Well, I don't think of the guys we covered,
There's Nemanja. He also.
Bielica?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, maybe closer to him.
That's similar.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
I almost put him in there, by the way, but that'd be somebody else that we would.
We almost traded for him when I was with the Sixers, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Very good. You killed that. I knew you would. That was good. Were the clues okay? Were they good clues?
No,
Even though you got them all early.
For sure.
Okay.
I thought he was going to go a little farther in the history. Then maybe I wouldn't guess everything.
He made it too easy on you. He did. But let me say this about Serbian players and coaches. Like, the Serbian culture is just known for just having really hard, tough-minded coaches, right? And they're just all just really tough guys. I mean, and not to say this is the norm in Serbia. However, I remember seeing a clip of Bojan where there was a coach that just actually
he choked him.
He choked him. He literally choked.
During the game.
He went like vice grip on the throat, and if that happened here, it's get crazy. And he just took it, got back out there, and kept playing the game. I was like, okay, that guy's a legend right there.
When we